Now we are in barn burning, and we are at the portion where the family has done their short travels after camping, and now they have arrived at what looks to be the new place that the father is going to try to work. Okay, the boy is accompanying him up to this house, and notice how we continue to see everything through the boy's eyes. He doesn't quite understand everything that he sees, um, but he is just sort of taking it in. It is particularly sensory. His descriptions of things were down here in paragraph 40. Okay, so he takes in all this sensory, um, and and again, the boy continues to feel his terror and despair. Um, they He had never seen a house like this before. The boy says, um, "It's as big as a courthouse. They are safe from him." Notice the him there is not the boy, but that's the father. People whose lives are a part of this peace and dignity are beyond his touch. He no more to them than a buzzing wasp, capable of stinging for a little moment, but that's all. The spell of peace and dignity rendering even the barns and stable and cribs which belong to it impervious to the puny flames he might contrive. Notice the boy's thoughts there, right? As soon as he sees this house, what he begins to think about is the way the people in it are invulnerable to what his father might do. Okay? Um, and now, as they continue walking, the boy notices his father um, does not deviate from the undeviating course that causes him to step in a pile of fresh droppings, and the father could have avoided. So it seems purposeful that the father stepped in horse shit. Um, and now the boy says, maybe he will feel it too. Maybe it will even change him now from what maybe he couldn't help but be. Look at how the boy keeps trying to sort of justify his father, explain his father's way of being, why he is who he is. Um, and, in the opening scene, he felt that his father's enemy was his own enemy. Here, he's trying to understand why is my dad like this? Um, so they come to the door. The black man who answers the door tells him to wipe your boots, white man, before you come in here. The major ain't home now. The father, um, you know, refuses to listen and establishes his white superiority over the black house servant. Okay, um, the boy notices the footprints, and it seems like the foot is trying to bear or transmit twice the weight, like his dad's really stepping down. Okay, um, and the house servants are just amazed at this man coming in. They ask him to go away. They say he's not home. Um, and what he does is he walks and he drags his foot, leaving a long, final, fading smear. So he basically just went into this house against the wishes of those who worked there, and and just made a mess. Just tracked horse droppings all over. Okay, um, and now they leave. Um, all right. A little bit later, the boy is chopping wood, um, and this is going to be the place where they now do their work. All right, um, they're basically setting up a simple camp. Okay, um, and what they end up getting is now the rug. Okay, um, all right. So the notice what happens here. If I thought enough of a rug to have it gutted all the way from France, I wouldn't keep it where folks coming in would have to tromp on it. All right. Um, they're going to have to clean this rug, okay, that the father soiled. All right, and So they're getting it all done. They're trying to clean it. Okay, they're hanging it out, um, and the father is going to be taking it back. Okay. Um, all right. So now we see down here, 195, paragraph 60 something, um, that somebody rode over to talk to the men. The father's looking up and talking to that guy. The man on the mare spoke and says, "You must realize you ruined the rug." Right? Wasn't there anybody here, any of your women? This rug cost $100, but you never had $100, and you never will. So I'm going to charge you 20 bushels of corn against your crop, and I'll add it to your contract. So basically, this man who owns the land is going to say, is going to, hold a debt over the father's head for the damage he did to the rug. Okay, we don't know who this guy was. The boy doesn't know who it is. Okay, but the boy tries to again talk to his father. All right, he says, "Dad, you done the best you could. If he want it done different, why didn't he wait and tell you how? He won't get no 20 bushels. He won't get none." All right. So now the rest of the week they're continuing doing their working. The boy's having his thoughts. Maybe this is the end of it. Maybe even that 20 bushels it seems so hard to have to pay for a rug will be a cheap price to stop him forever and always from being what he used to be. So notice the boy is trying to believe that his father is converted, okay, and he's changed man. Maybe the man won't even collect the 20 bushels. Maybe it'll balance off and we'll be done with this forever and ever. Okay, let's pause there.